Welcome to our E-Vidya classes. Students, today we are going to discuss about the skeletal system. Okay, our body has a framework of bones called dash. This is called skeleton. You can see, student, this is a picture of a gulls. Inside that gull you can see that how the bones are there, how we have got bones giving us a particular shape to a human body. So that particular shape of bones is called skeletal system, or we can say that is skeleton. S-K-E-L-E-T-O-N, skeleton. The skeleton supports and shapes the body. It will give a shape and support to our body to move, to walk, to run. It provides an attachment point for muscles. It is attached with muscles and protect the delicate internal organs. Whatever the organs are there, very delicate organs, very important organs, that is lung, stomach, kidney, so the heart. So this type of organ it will protect. It will protect. The skull protect the brain. The skull protect our brain. The rib cage protect our heart and lungs. This is our rib cage, student. This is called rib cage. C-A-G. This rib cage protect our lungs and heart. Bones and joints make up the skeletal system. All bones and joints make whole. It is called our skeletal system. There are 206 bones, around 100 joints in our body. So it is very important, student. There are how many bones are there in our body? 206 bones, around 100 joints are there. Joint means, student, when two bones are meet a point is called joints. I can show you. See, this is my palm and this is my hand. It will joint here so that I can move. So that meet point is called joint. Understood, student? That point is called joint. So here is telling, the human body is systematically, symmetrical. Each side is almost exactly alike with one ear, arm and lungs, etc. Okay, systematically. If you cut a body like this, one hand is this side, another hand this side, leg also. So that we can say our body is symmetrically. Means if you cut middle point, the body divided to equal parts, that is called symmetrically. So now we will come to, student, the muscular system. What is muscular system? We will discuss. Try sitting absolutely still for 2 minutes. You just sit for 2 minutes. Even then your body is moving. Every time you move your body, either consciously or unconsciously. Okay, your body always is moving while reading, and talking and playing and eating. Every time also your body will move. Any part of your body will move every time. Every time, student. If you will also prayer time also, if you will take meditation time also, your body will move. Some part of your body also move. Some parts of your body also move. Okay. So you use your muscles. Even now your eyes are moving as you read. Now I am reading, my finger is working also, this finger also moving, and my eye also, eyebrow also moving. So you are using your muscles. The slightest and movement of like smiling, frowning and blinking are possible only because of muscle. So student, I can blink my eyes and you can writing. So because of this happen because of muscles. Okay, muscles are body tissue that causes movement by contracting, becoming shorter as muscles contract. They pull on the bones they are attached to it, thus causing movement. Okay, student. How and what is muscular, student? Muscular are body tissue. These are body tissue. These are called muscle, student. You can see this image. These are called muscle and these are called body tissue. That body tissue contact with the bones, it pulls the attached to it, thus causing body movement. Understood? The bicep, you can see the when we will do exercise, how our body muscle will come. You see, student, this is our body tissue muscle. These are called muscle. Here these are called muscle, student. And arm, you can see bicep. You can see that is the bicep. This is the tricep. Understood? The tricep contract to strengthen to the lower arm. strengthen the lower arm. The bicep contract to the pull of the lower arm. See how this is bicep, this is the tricep. This is the figure of bicep, this is the figure of tricep. Okay, our body has around 365 muscle. How much? 365 muscle, and almost half of our body weight is because of muscle. Our body weight is because of muscle itself. Okay, so there are 206 bones are there, 100 joints are there, and 650 muscles are there in our body. Due to muscle we can contract our body. Okay, we can contract we can do this. Understood, students? Now we will come to our digestive system, student. What? Digestive system. What is digestive system, students? You know, students, every day we are having food, different kinds of food. We are feeling hungry, we are having different kinds of food and vegetables also. And how after reaching the food, what is happening inside our stomach? So we will discuss about that. What is happening inside the stomach? So that is, it is a Rises and Sad and Ujjwal and Ankit and Palak are the sharing their tiffins. Are they all eating the same kind of food? You can see when you are in school, you will share different kinds of food. You can share different kinds of food with each other. If you brought sandwich, chapati or roti, or you will share with your friends, they also share with you. You can see here sandwiches, cake and fruits, that is the roti and sabji, that is the pasta. So different kinds of foods we will share when we will have a lunch time in our school. So no matter what kind of food we eat, the journey of food from the moment we put into the mouth. Okay, when we will feel hungry, we will put the foods in our mouth and it will go inside till it passes out our body in the same. Okay, so what is happening inside? In night you will eat, but morning after that we will go for toilet. So what is happening inside the body? So we will study this. The food that we eat cannot be used by the body just as it is. It needs to be broken down into simpler soluble form. Whatever we are eating foods, different kinds of roti, chapati and different foods, vegetables, chicken, mutton, so these directly not absorbing by the body. Okay, it is break down into very simple soluble materials, so that our body's million of cells can use it. So that our body million of cells can use it. The breakdown of process of food is called digestion. Okay, so what is digestion? The breakdown of food in our body is called breaking down process of food is called digestion. What? Digestion. So what is digestion? The process through which the breakdown of food is called digestion, or we can say the breakdown process of food is called digestion. Okay, so here you can see, student, it is a image is given. So how a girls or a man is eating fruits, and how the fruits is going to inside, how it is becomes digested. The next class, student, we will discuss about the whole digestive system, then we will come to the breathing system. Okay, students, so I hope all of you clear about it. Little bit I gave information today, you just read it. Next class we will discuss. Okay, I will finish today's student. See how a man is eating fruits, mouth and teeth. We take a food through our mouth. Yes, every day we are having teeth, tear and grind the food with the help of saliva. When you will eat some food or fruits, we take through our mouth, and teeth will be cut it, and inside the mouth it will grind it, then it will go to esophagus, carries the food to the stomach. The food through this it will go to stomach. Then what is the happening in stomach? That is, stomach will now come to churns the food and mixes it with gastric juice and turning into thick liquid. Okay, so inside the stomach what happens? That food becomes mix with gastric juice turning to very thick liquid. Then we will come to liver and pancreas. It is secret juice which helps the further breaking the food, okay, break down the food. What is happening of the liver? What is the function of liver? Liver will secrete a juice, that juice will break down the food, okay. Again we will come to small intestine. The finishing of the process of digestion and nutrition from the digested food, then it get absorbed into the blood stream, okay. After break down the food, it will present small intestine. In small intestine, the food will be absorbed by the blood stream, okay. Then we will come to large intestine. Undigested food. After digestion food, some food will be not digest properly, they will go to large intestine. Undigested food reaches the hair and waste and some minerals and absorbed by the blood, and the rest it passes out the body, okay. So which food will be not digest, it will go to largest intestine. You can see the big pipe is called, the large wide pipe is called, that is a large intestine, and the small pipe are called small intestine, okay. Which are in not digest properly, this food will go to large intestine, and some and other water and minerals absorbed by the body, and remaining it will go to large intestine to the anus. Now we will come to anus. Waste food is passed out the body. Anus, where when we are going toilet, and this is the part through which our waste material will go through our body, okay. That is called waste food is passed out the body. So this is all about our digestive system, okay. The liver is the biggest internal organ. Liver is the biggest internal organ, student, okay. You have to remember this. This is important. The liver is the biggest internal organ. So you can see here the liver is the biggest internal organ. This is the whole about our digestive system. First we will take mouth and teeth through food, then it will go to esophagus to the stomach. In stomach there are liver and pancreas are there, it will secrete the some gastric juice, and stomach also secrete the gastric juice which helps the churn the food. After churning the food, it will go to small intestine. In small intestine it will absorb some minerals and water by the blood. Then again it will go undigested food to the large intestine. Here undigested food will store, and some water and other minerals will absorb by the blood. Then the undigested food totally will go to anus, where our wasted food, undigested food will go out or passes out from our body, of the body. Understood? And the liver is the largest internal organ. So I hope all of you understood clearly. So watch the video and read the books 2-3 times. So thank you, student. Take care.